By with more in the
The
show.
man, the myth, the legend, you are?
Jaye Vocque.
Okay, so you went to the Fringe Festival,
Yes.
right? And you came back with a nice award.
I did. I got Best of Fringe at the San Francisco Fringe Festival 2016 this year.
But what makes your show unique, you think?
What makes it unique? That's a good question. It is. It's my life story, and I learned from living my life story. My mom taught me that everybody has a story, and we're all just a collection of stories. So when it comes down to it, when I tell my story, I try to get the audience to see themselves in my tale. Oh. So like I tell a story about a middle school dance, and it's the way I describe it, it's like you went to my middle school dance.
Right.
And so when the audience sees that and sees themselves in there, and they see that I don't lie, I don't hide away. If something's funny, I laugh at it. If something makes me cry, I am blubbering like a baby in it, and it's very honest and it's there. So the audience has to connect or has to not like me, one of the two.
I mean, obviously, it's got to be kind of a hard role to play because you're putting yourself out there. So talk about vulnerability.
It is the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I describe that I've done lots of productions. I've been performing since I was in kindergarten. But I've always described that I can hide behind other people's words or other characters.
Right.
And this is me walking out on stage, slitting my wrist and telling an audience, you have a choice, stop the bleeding or watch me bleed, and that's it. And I don't get to hide at all. It's just me.
And when you cry, are you acting?
No.
Like you're crying? Do you go back to that moment? How is it that you're able to bring that back?
Right away. It is I was lucky enough that I had an amazing director, Tony Yagi, that helped me shape the story the way that it needed to be. And so when I get to these moments, he's seen it 100 times. My wife, who is my producer, Corinne Vocque, has seen it 1,000,000 times, and they all still cry at the same parts. Wow. Because of the fact that when I get there, it still breaks me down. It's still, there is no denying the emotion that I have there. I couldn't, if I ever get to the point where I'm acting that and I'm crying it, then that's the time to end the show and move on to something else. Because if I don't feel that anymore, then I'm lying to the audience and I shouldn't be doing it.
Right. Do you think that everybody has a story and everybody
I
do. I'm put it out on a show? Or?
I am that super annoying person that on BART or in line at the DMV or grocery stores, I start asking people about their lives and start finding out about people because I find everyone's stories fascinating. And I find it super interesting. And throughout the Fringe, the San Francisco, and now at the Nugget, I'm going to be walking around and I'm going to ask people to just tell me their stories. Audience members, donors, anybody, just I want to tell me their story.
I feel like people don't really want to share, and they're like, what do you mean my story? Like
It's weird. Know? We've become so social media that we share everything, but we share nothing at the same time.
So true.
We only share surface stuff. Because it's, my day is nice. How is your day? We never get into it.
Like, look at my lunch.
Yeah.
And I worked out today.
I don't see that that's a good use of social media. I was a philosophy major in college, one of the many times that I failed out of college. But I really see it that we need to delve deeper. We need to be able to communicate human to human. And if we did that a little more often, then I really think that we wouldn't have as many problems because we wouldn't see people as a different race, a different gender, a different sexuality. We'd see us all as stories. Your story is just as important as my story. Mine just happens to have been written down and put out on stage now. I'd love to hear yours, though.
Oh, off camera.
So, okay, there we go.
Because that's the story. Yeah, you can check it out, nuggetfringe.com. This show
Tickets are available.
Yeah, this show hasn't even officially kicked off. We're getting a little preview, so Coat, we'll send it back to you.
All right, congratulations to you, Jaye. I've known